It's an illusion because it's just a picture that you perceive, that you hear in your mind, your commentary. What's going on in your commentary on it is like a picture. Now, if there wasn't the ever-present underlying stillness, the substratum of existence, all that is, that which cannot be named, God, silence, peace, truth, the divinity of your being, were that not there present, you would be unable to have these pictures, these flashes of story. You know, I'm sitting here right now at the coffee place, and there's some people on a chair a few feet from me, and I'm looking at them, and what I'm thinking is, it looks like they're conversing. The lady looks like she's attracted to the guy. I'm thinking to myself that because it's a still sunny day, the vibes are good, they're probably really enjoying themselves. The only way that my mind was able to come in and think that was because of the ever-present underlying stillness, which isn't even the ever-present underlying stillness. That itself is a name for these, in this, what's coming up, in the thinkingness of what I'm saying, the thoughts that are going on in my mind that are producing this process that is these words, are essentially undefinable, because as soon as you try to define it, you are only seeing the content and the essence, the content and the form, and the essence, which is another word for now you have a picture of it. Now that you have a picture of it, again, it's just an image, and it's an illusion. That's the illusion. It's so clear and easy to see that. We go through our lives, NLP too, I need to talk about that because I find myself saying things like run-on sentences and stuff like that. You're probably familiar with it. We go on through our lives with a whole bunch of images. Now, these are mental, essentially, voices in our heads, which are the thoughts. The thoughts wouldn't be thinking themselves if it wasn't for the fact that there's nothing thinking them. Does that make sense? The thoughts wouldn't be thinking themselves if it wasn't for the fact that there's nothing thinking them, because they are instantly recognized because of that nothing, that no thing that is there. So you're instantly transported to an alternate reality, which is an impersonal reality of illusion. It's not your personal reality, your personal thoughts. It's an impersonal reality of illusion, because the illusion is everything that you see, everything that you think, everything that you label. And it's an illusion because of the very fact that you can see it, perceive it. If it was real, it would not be perceivable, it would not be visible, and you couldn't even really use the adjective that you could feel it. The adjective to feel wouldn't really be applicable because you'd be feeling something. So even saying you're aware of something. So the ultimate reality is it becomes a philosophy when you're programmed with spiritual thinking. You're programmed with spiritual thinking, and it becomes a philosophy. If you can let go of your spiritual thinking, that is your spiritual ego, you will notice at first a feeling of not being spiritual. That's because the illusion of what you see, hear, feel, think about is now, you're now perceiving different thoughts that you're not used to. You're used to calling the thoughts that you have spiritual and therefore feeling spiritual. Now you're seeing thoughts that you're not used to. Instantly you feel that you're not spiritual. There shows the dichotomy of what you are real, that is spiritual versus non-spiritual. How can you be both or neither? Therefore, you're beginning now to see the illusion that comes up in that little space between where you're confused. You don't know what you are. In that space, you can see that you're neither of those things. You're neither spiritual nor non-spiritual. I hope this helps.